What's going on, everyone? Saturday, February 3rd, 2024. Sitting out here in my cigar room. I got some friends coming over tonight. Gonna smoke some cigars, maybe have a couple drinks. So I was thinking that I'd show you all around my cigar room, give you a quick little tour. It's a small room, but there's some stuff that might be interesting to some of you. So let me show you around. So this is my seat where I sit in my recliner. And I guess I'll start with my view from here. So that's my view out to the road. So I can see everybody that's coming and going from the front. And then if we pan up, we get cross painting that my daughter did years ago. And that right there is the number one rule of this house. Not only the cigar room, but the whole house. No politics, no religion. We will not speak on any of it. And yes, I get that that sign is right next to a cross painting. It was done that way on purpose. All right, so then if we get up, come a little closer over here, I got some old Barber stuff. There was a barber shop next door to my work that was in business for 113 years, I think it was, and they recently closed down. And so this stuff was left behind. The leather, it's horsehide, it says, sharpening thing. That's all different grades of sharpeners. It says flat strops, made in Worcester, Massachusetts. I don't want to take it out because it's in pretty rough shape. And then we've got some old straight razors there. I got an old axe that I just have there as decoration. This thing was in the house when I moved in. It's missing strings and tuners, and I don't know, I just thought it was neat to have hanging on the wall. Over here, let's see, let's go down here. We got Mr. Pickle. We got this paper mache thing that my daughter made a long time ago. We got my stuff. Okay, so this is from Clark's Trading Post. I think they're officially called Clark's Bears now. Up in Lincoln, New Hampshire. And there's my coonskin Wolfman hat and eye patch. If you've never been to Clark's Trading Post or know who the Wolfman is or what the Wolfman is all about, look it up. It was one of my favorite places, and it's pretty entertaining. Maybe I'll do it. Give me a second. I'll do my best Wolfman impersonation for you. It's a dream of mine. One day, I would actually like to be the Wolfman at Clark's, but let me do my best second-rate Wolfman impression for you. Listen up, all you lily-livered flatlanders. Every year, you get on that White Mountain Central Railroad, ignore the no trespassing signs, and sneak into my unobtainium mine. Well, this is my cigar room. And while there's no unobtainium here, it is filled with dust, dirt, and cigar smoke. And if you yellow-bellied pigeon lickers try to sneak in here smelling like your soap and your deodorant, I'll throw you right out on your backside, mix you up with some chicken gizzards and skunk cabbage, and turn you into varmint stew. Okay, moving on. I have a selection of ashtrays here for my guests. They can pick whichever one they want. In the nicer weather, these will end up spread out, you know, one out in the garage, one out on the patio, you know, here, there, and everywhere. Up here, this is kind of a new thing. I've started somewhat of a collection of military hats. So the ones up there are Air Force. Those come from my parents' attic, the same attic that my mother fell through. If you go back a few days and you can watch that video. These are two winter Army. One, the olive drab, it's folded up, and then the other one, the camouflage, the standard camouflage, is the same kind of hat, but just down. That is my Navy hat from when I was in the Navy. And then that, I don't really know. It was sold to me as a toy helmet, but then someone told me that it was the lining of a real helmet, so I don't know what the story is on that. And I also have my grandfather's hat from when he was in the Navy, but that one I don't want to just hang out here to get all dusty and dirty. That at some point I'm going to make a nice case for it to go in, and then I'll put it out here. And we got the guest chair right there. Table that I made. This is a tiki carving I did out of a log, and I turned this into a cigar ashtray. See that? This was a that's just like a decorative cast iron thing, guitar shape that I use as an ashtray. Then you see I got everything that my guests need. If they want to use matches, I got the V cutter, I got the regular cutter, I got lighters, bottle openers. There's a punch on that one, there's a punch on that one. Let's see what else. This is all stuff that I found in various weird places in this house since I moved in here. That's an old pen box that's empty. I don't know, just bobby pin package. I mean, just weird crap. Let's see. That is a oil lantern that I turned into a battery operated thing. This is my chair, my recliner. That, when the weather is nicer, this is where you will find me, right here. We pan up. My life is better on the porch sign. Some deer antlers. I got my Red Ryder BB gun. He'll shoot your eye out. American flag. Notice I got a pane of glass missing. All these windows, every single pane, it has to be reglazed, and that one got so bad that it fell out. That is a job for another time. Got some cowboy hats up there. Let's see, we'll come over here. So my stepfather is a photographer, and this is one he took. That's the Great Orion Nebula, and printed that on a tin for me. He also took that one of the Eagle, America. That's just an old Americana military sign, keep them flying. This is from this past October. Me and my daughter went to Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. That's to commemorate that. This is, well, my daughter used to do lemonade stands, so we initially got it for that, but I hang it up because when life gives you lemons. Then we got New England sports teams. This was a artist at a craft fair. I got some stuff from him. His name is Alex Cormack. We got Wally the Green Monster, Lucky the Leprechaun, the Boston Bruin, and Pat the Patriot. I think they're calling him Blades now. I forget. Then he did this one, the Universal monsters. Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, and Creature. Then probably one of my favorite things in here, Albert Einstein. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. I love that. Over here, we got my liquor cabinet. You can see my reflection. I'm not really much of a drinker these days, but when I do decide to take a sip, it's mostly bourbon and whiskey. It's actually all bourbon and whiskey. I got teenagers, so I have this little note for them if I decide to take a closer look at what's in here. I do have a lock that I put on it when I go away, but yeah. So bourbons, proper 12 whiskey, some Jack Daniels spiced apple, some Whistle Pig rye, glasses, and flask. Let's see what else. This is where I keep all my cigar extra stuff, butane, all matches, cutters, more bottle openers. Here's my lock for the cabinet. I got more cigar bands. I keep all my cigar bands. And then for whatever reason, I have a collection of bottles that I haven't thrown out. There's more cigar bands. Okay, up here, this is a carving I did. Another one out of a log. With a little straw hat, keeping an eye out for me. And some weird faces, painting, a little canvas painting that I made. And that's me as a child. My mother had this made. This was hanging in our house when I was a kid. Yep. Kid for rent. Cheap. Okay. Oink and moo and cock-a-doodle-doo. I bought that for 50 cents at a yard sale. I think that's one of the greatest signs ever. That's another carving I did of the New England states. That's family crest and explanation of it all. The Beatles. Hologram. I don't know if yeah, it does kind of, see, if you move, they start walking. This was another thing done by that same guy, Alex Cormack. This is Victor. That's kind of the mascot of this haunted house that I was a part of for a long time, and I had him do up artistic rendering of it for me. Then above the door we have this. My daughter got me. Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a great dad. And ain't that the truth? Then this little sign here that she also got for me. And that's it. Nice small room. Oh, actually, let me show this too. This little Swiss Army knife is the same knife that if you go back to my South Dakota Mount Rushmore video, it's the knife I gave my son on his 10th birthday, to which he immediately used to slice his finger open. So now I use it to open the windows in here whenever there's cigars being smoked. Yeah, so as you can probably tell, this is not a, you go to some cigar lounges and they're very sort of clean and sterile and bright. This is not that. This is like dank, dusty, got some character to it. Yep, that's the way I like it. And it's a work in progress. There's no kind of rhyme or reason. Just whenever I get something cool, or something that I think is cool, I just throw it up on the walls here or put it out somewhere for decoration. And that's that. So, hope you enjoyed my tour of my cigar room. Hope you were entertained by my little Wolfman impression. And if you're in the New England area and you ever get to the White Mountains, go check out Clark's Trading Post. It's a great time. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff. Whoop-de-doo. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.